32 years old, 13-year veteran, six-time Pro Bowler. Man got a Hall of Fame career. He had 11 straight seasons with 1,000 yards.
Yes, sir.
Last year, he got injured, so he only played 8 games. He had 360-yard receiving. 49ers signed him this offseason for 3-year deal up to $60 million. So
Yeah.
Brock Purdy got a little help now. So I wanted to ask you, how do you think he would impact his team, Mike Evans, being on his 49ers roster?
Oh man, I think his veteran presence, man, in the locker room is going to be huge in that receiver room.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge, man. They needed that veteran, man. Since we lost that food, man. I don't know what's going on with him, but we 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 need a veteran presence, man. So that Stribling, Dejon Stribling kid, man. I think he's gonna be good. So he needs somebody like Mike Evans, man, that can show him the ropes, man. That route tree is serious in the Shanahan offense. You got to be able to run the route. He hard on receivers because he played receiver in college. So this guy gonna be a big body man. You know what I'm saying? He probably can't run past nobody, but his size and his catch range is what make him so dangerous, man. The 50-50 balls, that's how he made his living down there in Tampa. So we
Yeah.
need somebody like this. Brock ain't got to be uh, uh, Tom Brady accurate, to get the ball to him. So
That's true.
his presence, man, gonna be if he can stay healthy, man. They got a shot, man. They got a shot.
Yeah. And I was thinking about, just in the red zone, how much he can impact in the red zone.
Oh man,
You know, they always want to get they trying to swing it to McCaffrey. They trying to find ways to get it to
yeah,
McCaffrey. So I feel like that's going to take a lot of pressure off of McCaffrey. Because Mike Evans is a red zone. He's a red zone dog. That's what he do.
de- definitely. Also too, McCaffrey had to pick up the load when Kittles went out. Man, when Kittles went out,
Yeah.
so now if you get Kittles and you get Mike in the red zone, because normally they'll go to Kittles in the red zone, but when Kittles went out, now you got that three prong fork that you can put in the red zone. Now you got Kittles, you got Mike Evans, and then you got to watch for him coming out the backfield. So it's gonna be hard to double team anybody on the offense right now. If those three stay healthy,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard, man.
Yeah, because Kyle Shanahan offense. When I think about his offense, of course, it's not like a super. It's not like it seems like it's not a lot of receivers. It's more, like of course like a spread, but he uses his tight
Yeah,
end. And I'm trying to figure out, as far as y'all vertical attack, is there anybody on the receiving core that could just because of course Mike Evans he gonna get his, but I feel like in this league in this time, you need somebody who fast who can get up the field. So
yeah,
do you think y'all have like a vertical? Do y'all have like a vertical attack that can be a threat besides Mike Evans?
yeah. Well, Stribling,
Yeah,
Stribling,
who is Stribling? Because I don't really know their roster like that. I know you. That's why
yeah,
they call you for all 49 stuff. Cause
yeah,
I
yeah. That Ole Miss, the guy we took from Ole Miss.
okay.
Dejan, check him out. Go look at some of the YouTube when they played Miami, when they played Georgia. The
Yeah.
kid is talented, man. He's number one on Ole Miss last year. So you
Okay.
check him out. He runs about he's a sub 4.4 guy. So he
Yeah.
got the speed, and he's about 6'1", 6'2". You know what I'm saying? So he can stretch the field. So they looking for him to be that guy on the other side that can take some of that pressure off Mike and Kittle. So it'll open up the middle so Kittle can go to work now.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
and then you got to remember too. We picked up my man from Jacksonville. We picked up a man,
Who?
Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk
Okay.
in the
I ain't even
slot.
know that. I ain't even know that. He's a veteran
Yeah,
too.
yeah, veteran, that slot guy that can catch the screens, anything across the middle because that's what Shanahan like to eat at. They like to eat in the middle because most time they didn't really have a deep threat receiver to go to. So it's going to open up the field. Dejon on the other side. You got Mike on one side, and you got to remember too. We still got Ricky Pierce on.
Oh, that's okay. All right. All right, I forgot about
So
Pearsall. See, everybody was hurt last year. I forgot who y'all had.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You, hey, the game's called. You gonna be like, who is that?
Okay, yeah.
So
No, Ricky Pearsall. Okay, he's solid. Okay, y'all got
yeah,
Pearsall.
he's
Y'all good.
solid. You know, he'll 4-4 guy. So
Yeah,
they got guys that can open up the field. Like you said, they just got to stay healthy.
yeah,
And really, like I think if you got Pearsall and Dejan open up the field, Mike can eat in the middle, man. He can eat where
yeah,
him and Kittle can eat down there in the middle.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, so everything this year for the Niners is going to be whether or not they can stay on the field. That's been the problem for them the last few years.
yeah.
So I mean, I feel good about Mike, man. I feel good about what Mike brings.
Yeah, Mike
Uh,
Evans, he's solid. Like you said, he's a good receiver for somebody like Purdy. You know, somebody that Purdy could trust. And like you said, his catch radius is so big. It ain't got to be a
yeah.
dime. You ain't got to put it right in between the numbers. You just put it within
Um,
3 to 5 yards of him. He gonna find a way to get that ball.
he gonna snag it because he plays like a power forward out there. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? He bodies the defender, and you can't go over him. So you're gonna have to go through him, and then
yeah,
that's a flat one. So I'm looking for big things from him this year, man. I don't know if he'll be able to get 1,000, 1,000 yards. We may. I'm predicting about 800, 700, 800 yards with
yeah.
him. You know
That,
what I mean? Because
yeah,
I think that's good enough. If he can get them 800 and then get them about 9, 10 touchdowns, I think that's a solid year right there.
for
I mean,
sure.
I know he looked for more, but like we got, like you said, he 32,
Yeah,
so he's looking for a championship run right now, and
yeah,
so I feel like he can get about a solid 800 yards, maybe about 10, 11 touchdowns, and then we be good.